What's good, Lifestyle Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Jared. Y'all, a lot of y'all ladies are listening to podcasters, aka women, female podcasters, and a lot of them are leading y'all down the wrong path. Now, today we're going to be taking a little look at a video from Theo Coop of him doing a video review of a lady talking about this on TikTok. Now, listen to this.
This revelation I'm about to drop is so deep, and I might make a full video, but please listen to this with an open mind because it's going to set some of you free. We as women are being groomed by many of these content creators to be prostitutes. Let me explain. I used to listen to a lot of this like hypergamy, femininity content online, okay? The Sprinkle lady, I knew about her like way before she blew up on TikTok, all right? I was there. I used to listen to her consistently. People like her, I would listen to, okay, she'd talk about the dusties and hypergamy and the kind of men you should be chasing. I used to listen to all of that before I got saved. Now listen, that content was making me so bitter and angry at men. And I had never hated men really like that before. I have had negative experiences with men, but I've never hated or like disliked or been embittered towards men the way that I was in that season. And the reason I became so bitter is because I was taking on their bitterness.
Right.
Bitterness is contagious, okay? The Bible says that bitterness, when it takes root, actually defiles many people. So let me read you. See to it that no one falls short of the grace of God and that no bitter root grows up to cause trouble and defile many. Bitterness is contagious. When you are consistently listening to somebody who hates men or who's constantly calling men dusties, dehumanizing men, you will eventually pick up and take on that mindset.
You know, the crazy part of this is men have been telling women that these female podcasters are only grifting off of y'all views. And let me explain. Shira 7 is a married woman. Now, let me clarify. Her husband was married to another woman, and she was the side hoe, along with other side hoes. She just got upgraded to the main hoe, the main woman, the main girl after old buddy got done with his wife. Now, she's a hoe in and of herself. Then y'all listen to women like Cynthia G and all these other women that were out there trying to basically sit here and put the blame on everything on men. And these women have issues with men themselves. So y'all listening to women that can't keep a genuine relationship with somebody, and then y'all get mad at men when we call the shit out, and then y'all don't want to listen. Then y'all get put in the same position that those women put y'all in because y'all listen to them. Now y'all want to sit on here and be like, oh, men ain't shit. No, the bitch that she was listening to ain't shit, and she put that bullshit into your mind. Now you ain't shit. So I mean, birds of a feather flock together. I mean, let's just go. Let's just go with it.
So, absolutely.
Now, this is why it's important. When you become bitter towards men, when you become desensitized towards the fact that they are human beings and you start to hate them,
Which is
this
wild.
is when you start to really listen to the women that tell you to only use men for their money, to, take him for everything he's worth, to not care about love, to not care about any of the things that make a relationship beautiful, but to simply go after the money. And even as I'm saying this, some of you guys are going to feel angry at me. Some of you guys may feel tempted to call me whatever it is, a pick me, or be angry, or rise up in your spirit and say, but what about men? Listen, you are being trained based on what you're consistently feeding your mind to desensitize yourself towards human beings.
Women who are called pygmies are women who are logical women. Women who don't want.
The whole pick me argument that shit is that shit is just stupid. If you want me to be completely honest, and let me explain to you why. A lot of women that call women pick-me's are the ones that are trying to get picked. They don't want to. They don't want to be called a pick-me because, let's be honest here, they believe that being a woman that a man wants is basically cowarding down to a man and what he wants. If you are trying to get picked, if you want a man to pick you because you want to be a wife, you don't want to be out here in these streets in a tent city when shit gets even worse. You have to be what the man is wanting. A lot of you don't want to be that, and then y'all get mad when these men go overseas or go to another race of women and get exactly what they want. You can't be mad when men leave because you refuse to be what they want. You can't. I don't see the fucking logic in that. You can't be what a man. You can't be mad at a man for getting what he wants, and then you refuse to be what he wants. And somewhere in your mind, your screws are fucking loose because right now I'm literally my brain's literally spinning. Like, how the fuck does that even work? You're mad at a man for leaving and getting what he wants when you refuse to be what he. What the hell? That makes no sense.
You are desensitized, that's when you go out and start to use men like how a prostitute would. What does a prostitute do? A prostitute sells her body in exchange for money, for material gifts. When you are dating a man or with a man, not because you care about him, not because you love him, but simply because of the lifestyle he can provide for you, your heart isn't in it. Your head isn't in it. You are a prostitute. And you are being groomed. We are being groomed. They're attempting to groom us into being prostitutes. Now listen, this is not me telling you to marry a financially irresponsible man, because I do believe that men have responsibilities and duties towards women that they are courting, that they're dating and wanting to, marry. A man has a responsibility to. In fact, men have many responsibilities towards the women that they say they want to be with, okay, that they want to marry. All right. So definitely you should be entertaining husband-minded men who have proven to you, okay, through their consistency that they have good character, that they're good men all around, not just in the financial area, but all around.
You're saying we have a duty to y'all, but the thing is, a lot of women feel that they don't have the duty to men to give men what exactly they're asking for. You're saying that we have a duty to women that we're courting. Yes, we do. But in the same token, y'all are not giving men what they want. So in a sense, women are getting treated like they, let's be honest, should be getting treated. If you want a man to court you, you're supposed to come to the man as a woman that he should be correctly courting. And what I mean by that is, you should be coming to a man as a woman that should be courted. Well, let me rephrase that. You should be coming to a man as a wife, as a woman that should be courted. You should be showing the man exactly what he wants. And now, if you don't show that, it's a lost cause.
But they never care, and that's the problem. Character is everything, and that's the last thing on their list as a woman. The first thing is always finances, so.
Now, once a man has actually proven to you, okay, that he's a good man, that he cares about you, that he loves you, why wouldn't you want to love that man back? You really have to sit down, and we as a whole have to sit down and ask ourselves realistically, what do I want out of a relationship? What do I want out of a marriage? Do I want somebody just for the lifestyle that they can provide me with? Or do I actually want love? Do I want love and to be loved? Think about the people in your life that you love. Think about your mom who you love. Think about your brothers or whoever it is that you love in your life. Is that not a wonderful and beautiful relationship?
Yes, it is a beautiful relationship, but the thing is, a lot of women don't see that. A lot of women don't want to actually do exactly what that man is actually looking for. Now, I know I cut it off through because that's how much I want to use of that content. But ladies, a lot of these women, a lot of these female podcasters lead y'all down the wrong path, and a lot of y'all gonna find out the hard way at the end of time. Now, y'all want to say, "Oh, I'm strong. I can deal with it by myself." A lot of y'all can't. A lot of y'all believe that y'all can, but the older you get, the more lonely you get. And honestly, to me, being lonely ain't. To me personally, I can deal with being alone, but a lot of you can't. But anyways, like, share, subscribe channel, support the podcast on Spotify.com. I will see you guys on the flip side, and thank you guys for listening. Bye, guys.